Hey guys, and welcome to episode 33 of Serganan's Feed the Beast Season 1. There was an update to Feed the Beast for the Direwolf 20 pack, and I am actually not using it because it does require you to restart your world. Basically reset everything, and I don't want to lose all the progress, at least not until 1.6 is ready. Because I don't want to start a new series and be back at day 1 and only get to day 10 before 1.6 is really ready. So with that said, I will be sticking with the current or the old Direwolf pack. It's the 1.1.2. And with that said, let's go ahead and get back to the build. Remember, don't click on a Mine Factory Reloaded machine with a lever or a button. Any of their machines, at least from my experience. It just makes you crash. So, I ended up having to just connect it directly, which is not a big deal. So I'll just leave power plugged in there, so that way it limits the faces that I'm using on there. And I just want to make sure that liquid did go in there. So bumping it in seems to work just fine, but for some reason it just wouldn't come out of that. So that's fine. That at least still cleans it up down here. And we have a little bit of mob. Oops. We have a little bit of mob essence down here. So if we go upstairs. Okay, remember how I said that it doesn't play nice with ejecting its items either? At least not with the blocks from Thaumcraft. So I have 2 golden transport pipes. One here, and ender chest in the middle. Not the prettiest, but that's the only thing up here, right? Everything else, besides the one piece of glass that I need to fix. Let's see, clear glass. Everything else is nice and not even really visible on what's going on, right? So one last piece of this puzzle. Remember, we needed something for the safari net, right? And let me show you what we need. Let's find a slime. And guess where a good place to find a slime is? A swamp. And this one just happens to be not too far from my house and have a ravine through it. So it means there's some places down here where it's still dark. Nope. I probably should get the night vision just for stuff like this. Yeah, I can't see anything down here. I would have to light it up. So, let me just do this. Let me wait for night. I'm gonna wait for night and get me a slime. You can also use the safari net to transport animals. Oh, it missed. Got it. And you just shift right click and it will change modes. I don't know if I showed you guys. I have a cow pasture here, and it's free roam. It's grass-fed beef, which I always thought sounded funny, right? Grass-fed beef. Isn't that kind of, I don't know. To me, it sounds like you're feeding grass beef, right? But I'm just that way. To me, it would make more sense to say cows that ate grass. You know, makes more sense. Now, what it really makes you think of is, well, if they specialize, like grass-fed beef is a specialty thing, sort of like organic, what are all the cows that we're eating fed? So that's really why one of the reasons I don't eat a lot of meat. I actually went strictly vegetarian for about 6 months, and then and just have meat occasionally now, 2-3 times a week, not like every meal. But that's just my views. So let's find a slime. There's a slime, and it knows I'm here. Okay, I don't want to kill the slime. I don't like the spider or the creeper. And I don't need the blue one. He's not even big enough to hurt me. Bloop. I got a slime. Okay, so if we go back home. Okay guys, so we're back here at our base, and there's a few things that we want to do. I need to make another ender tank, because remember I have just that one. There's green, green, green. There's our mob essence. So we can go ahead and break this. Takes forever to break. And I made a tank down here, right there. And I set it up right here, so we should be able to just plop this down and rotate it. There we go. So now, the mob essence should have gone right into our tank. If I get out of my door. And there we go. Not a lot, but it's in there. Okay, so we want to go ahead and come down here. To this here. And there's one last thing I want to set up. And I don't know where my pillars are, so I'm going to have to go upstairs. I do need to connect up the AE network as well. So let me go upstairs and let's try this side. And I think I want to set it up right here. So I'm going to dig down so that way I know this is where I want to be, right? Is right here. And what I want to do is I want to dig this one out. And I actually have red net cable. I also need one piece of wood. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use smooth stone. Make a button. And I'm going to put that button right there. Then I push it and it activates this block. Alright, easy enough. Red net cable, and I want a programmable red net controller. And it's because I don't want it to do basically the standard, you push the button. And this I want to put in force connection because I want it to connect to the block and make sure that it connects. And put this here. And then our programmable red net, and put it right like that. So this should be west and east, or left and right. So the first thing I want to do is set this up here, so when I push the button, I want it to do a pulse lengthener. No. Yes, pulse lengthener. So I want it to tell it to the input-output, the left on the white, and I want to lengthen it by, let's say 30 ticks. That's about a second and a half. I want to output that to a variable. And I'm just going to call it 4. So the next page, I want to do a inverter, which I found out the inverter is basically the built-in NOT gate. You don't have to go through all that stuff that I did in when I was setting up my hatch for my ceiling. And so what I want to tell it is input variable 4, invert it as the white signal on the right face. Okay, so now if we look at our auto spawner here, it should be stopped. But if I push the button and I'm able to, the idle timer should go. It might not do it until there's a Safari net, and I'm not just ready for that yet. So actually, no, I think I am ready for that. Let's go ahead and do that. So if we put the Safari net in here, okay, and we want spawn exact copies, no, because this is, you know, just a medium-sized slime, kind of on the smaller side. So if we do spawn exact copies, no, then, you know, it'll go ahead and spawn, you know, little ones, big ones, you know, all different size. Some as big as your head. So let's come over here, and I wanted to come upstairs before I went and did this, because I want you to be able to see it. So I'll go ahead and push the button, and if all goes well, we should have something spawn. Now hopefully we have enough mob essence. Maybe I should have tested it downstairs first. Let's go back downstairs. I'll just fix it. So let's, I'm gonna have to break that one anyway, because I need to get to the button. Okay, so if I push it now, does it do anything now? Maybe I need more mob essence. Let's get that. So, short of killing mobs, there's another way of getting mob essence. And that is, mob essence is essentially experience. So, what I want is the empty syringe should be used for no. There's a dual one. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Mod, Mine Factory Reloaded, shift click. Easy enough. Here it is. The XP extractor. So I want to make, and I guess it's on the next page, an XP extractor. Give me one. Thank you. So now what I can do is right click. Right click. Why is it not working? Am I missing something? The XP extractor, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to suck XP out of you. Oh, requires an empty bucket. Of course. That's what I'm missing. Now let's try it. There we go. So hold right click and it will suck the experience right out of you. It's one level at a time. And basically one level is a bucket. or a bucket's one level, depending on how you're looking at it. So now what we can do is let's just go downstairs. I'm debating on whether go downstairs or upstairs or zoom. Okay, so now we have some mob essence that we sucked out of our blood, basically. It's weird, I know. Give it 1, 2, 3 buckets. Lots of mob essence now. So now we should be able to come back up here. And if we push the button, come on, do your thing. Let's try a lever. Let me see if it's something with my timing. Maybe I don't have the pulse lengthener long enough. Let's just make a lever. Of course. How do I not have any levers in my whole system? I'm going to rectify that. There. Now I have lever. I had them on me. That's why I didn't have any in my system. Let's try that. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, they're down here. No. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I gotta turn it off. Turn it off, turn it off. Not quite what I wanted it to do. But, it works. I mean, it did work. Not jump assist. I want these. So, what I want to do now that I know that it works, is I want to block it off, right? I don't want them to be able to spawn down here. I want them to be forced to spawn above it. So I'm just going to encase it in just a little bit. But I still want to be able to get to my my stuff, right? Like the programmable red net. And I think that should be enough. Let's go sleep through the night. And then we'll give it one more test try upstairs. Okay, here we go. Take 2. And spawn. I'm waiting for the... There it is. No! Did they spawn downstairs again? Yes. Stupid slimes. Wait. One did spawn upstairs, at least. I got chewed up. I missed it. See, the problem is when I kill them because they're down here, we don't get any mob essence. So let me see if I can cover this up a little bit more, if that'll do it. Right, and ultimately I'll just go ahead and do like this. And I want to make sure I'm not allowing dark enough down here. Yeah, see, now it's dark enough. And I should have a whole bunch more. There they are. I'm going to fill this in, and then and I'm gonna get the button length correct, and then I'll show you. I'll bring you back afterwards. Okay, guys, I went ahead and got the RedNet controller working for it. Apparently, there's a long delay for this machine, and I really should have looked at the machine here. If I just go in there, I know I'm gonna. Let me see if it'll let me pick it up that way. Come on, give me the. There. Okay. So if I look at the machine, right, it has. Let me see if I can stand on it so I don't get. There we go. It has a idle timer of 200 ticks. Right? That means it's going to wait 200 ticks before it even starts to work. Right? And then it it takes a little while before it actually spawns anything. So what I had to do was I tried 200 and 200 wasn't enough. I tried 250. 250 wasn't enough. I tried 255 and that wasn't enough. Here's the problem. If I try to go to 256, it goes back to 0. So I need to make it longer. So here's what I did. I left this the way that it was, but 255. On the next page, I changed this to variable 5. So this is outputting variable 4, right? And then on the next page, it doesn't matter what order the pages are in, as long as you have your logic in the right order. On this page, I had another pulse lengthener, and I told it to take variable 4 and lengthen it by another 60, and output that to variable 5. So now, variable 5 is the redstone signal. Make sense? So I got it to spawn, and there's one more thing that we need to do before we can close this up. They're still spawning down here, so I need to really close this up. But the one thing that I need to do is I need to set up the AE network, right? Because I don't want to close it up until I've set up the network. Actually, I think I'm going to go just like that. And so I don't need these here. And there we go. So we're connected on this side, right? And I haven't told this to make anything yet. But what I want to do is set up another one. Let's go ahead and go right here. And I'm going to go all the way to this side here. Where I need to do a precision export. Actually, don't need this, right? Precision export, and I want to wrench it. And one last thing that I need is basic import. Actually, no, I need precision imports. So I'll take basic imports. I need 2 processors to turn them into precision. And then the very last thing that I need is, remember I taught my system how to make slime and beginning syringes. I just need one. And it's good that I had those slime balls, because that's what it needs. And there we go. So we have one. And so what I want to tell it, there's one more thing I need for my network, and that's just an empty syringe. Okay, so now we can put it all together. We have precision imports, the syringe, and the empty syringe. And the reason that I wanted a precision import is because right here, actually let me just go hook this one up. And what I can do here is I can actually just take this off right here and put it down. Arrange it the right way. So the reason that I need precision imports is because I only want them to import empty syringes. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to tell it that it doesn't matter, move stacks or singles. Because they're only singles. They're not, I don't think they're in stacks. And then this here, I want to tell it move and craft slime and beginning syringes. So it should go ahead and craft a whole bunch. And it should put them in here. Now if I put an empty syringe in, it'll automatically pull out that empty syringe. Okay, now I just need to tell the other side the same thing. So, again, I got a slime up there. So we'll go ahead here, and I want to export the slime and beginning syringe. I want it to move and craft. Now it should make them. And I, again, want an empty syringe. And I'm going to put that here in the import. And I'll tell it just move stacks. It really doesn't matter, like I said. And I'll do the same thing over here. Yeah, it's already in move stacks. So let me close this up and stop the rain, and I will meet you guys up top, put it through the final test run. Okay, so here we go. Everything's all closed up, and I even closed up the glass. Let's go ahead and let her rip and come up here and watch. And it should spawn slimes in here. They get down close to the end, it should make them bigger, and then grind them up. So let's wait and watch. I need it to stop. I need it to stop. Stop. There's too many slimes. Okay, I think I got him. Oh, there's one more over there. Okay, hopefully the machine stopped. No, it's still going. Okay, I need to tell it to stop. Stop. Just, okay, I need this as a variable for, I was redoing this I need an inverter quick. Variable for right. Okay, so that should emit the redstone signal or stop. I got it working. A little bit too well, I think. Make sure none spawn down here. I don't hear any. Okay. So there we go. Why it's not picking them all up, I really couldn't tell you. Am I worried about it? No. Right, if it's picking up most of the slime balls, I don't care if it's picking them all up. So now, all we have to do, push the button. I had to move, apparently they can't spawn on conveyors, so I had to give them a little bit of place to spawn. And so we're giving it a minute. And there it goes. There goes a little slime. That's probably because I'm over here. Yeah, see, there we go. So now he hits the conveyor belt. And he should get turned into a bigger slime. Either that or eaten. Nope, he got eaten. Okay, we'll give it a second, see if it spawns another one. Where'd all the mob incense go? It should be putting more in there. Let me find out what's going on. Okay, I think I know what's going on. The way that I have it set up here is it actually has two connections to the ender tank. So pipes will should split it up half and half, but in this case it's splitting it up half here, and then it's splitting up half again, and then, you know, whatever's left is going in there. So, and I don't want it to do that. What I want it to do is just once. So let's see if that makes a difference. And I do have to actually close off the entire thing. It's funny, if I leave any space in here, a little slime will spawn. Okay, so let's put a little bit more mob essence in here, and okay, let's see. I'm gonna close this up to make sure that we don't have another instance of what happened last time. And let's watch. Why do I have one piece of glass? There we go. And here they come. They should get bigger. Where they just died. Do I need more in beginners? This thing should be basically self-sustaining. You push the button, it spawns a slime. And then... oh, I don't know whether to classify this as a success or something else, because it's turned off. I can't get it to stop. So... no, uh-oh. I'm gonna try to clean this up. I'm gonna stop recording now because it's killing my frame rate. Okay guys, after fighting these slimes for about 5 minutes, I was standing here literally on this chest just swinging and all just in arcs, right? And they just kept coming and I couldn't stop. Finally, after 5 minutes, I put it in peaceful mode and turned it back into normal. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do here. I think I might need to extend it out a little wider to account for the big slimes. You know, I don't want them popping through the walls. So I'm gonna do some adjustments, and with that, I will see you guys in the next episode, and see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Everyone counts. And feel free to leave any comments on any of the videos. I do try to read them all, and if I can, respond. And with that, I will see you guys later.